Hey there, it's Kat from the channel Brews and Reviews. I'm one of the hosts of the Because We Can Readathon, along with Jenna from Just a Little Bit Random and Kat from Stars and Embers. And the theme of this edition of the readathon is the low-key, last-minute Life-Has-Been-A-Lot readathon, because, wow, life is a lot, and we're doing this very last minute, so there's a link to the readathon announcement where we go into details of the reading challenges and the readathon challenges, all of which have been designed to be not stressful, because we are not here for stress this time. We're not here for it. So essentially what we want to do this week is read one book each and cover all of the prompts with the one book that we are reading. So without further ado, here are our TBRs.
Hello everybody, my name is Jenna from the channel Just a Little Bit Random, and I wanted to show you my one book TBR for this round of the Because We Can Readathon. This is a super chilled, low-key readathon, and so we chose reading challenges that you would be able to complete by only reading one book, and the book I have chosen is Nevermore: The Trials of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This book follows a girl named Morrigan Crow. She is cursed. She was born on a very unlucky day and is blamed by the locals for all of the mishaps that happened to the town that she lives in. Due to the curse, she is also destined to die on Eventide. However, before this can occur, she is whisked away by a mysterious man by the name of Jupiter North, who takes her to a secret magical city called Nevermore. In order to stay in Nevermore for good, Morrigan has to pass 4 difficult and dangerous trials. If she succeeds, she gets to stay, and if she fails, she will have to leave the city and confront her deadly fate. This one sounds like so much fun. I'm super excited to read it. Just by finishing this book, I will have completed the first 3 reading challenges. This is also a new to me author. It has been on my TBR since forever. It is a fantasy, which is one of my favorite genres, and it is a physical book, which is my preferred reading format. I am super excited for this one. I've heard that apparently there's a musical adaptation of this book coming, so that is just the cherry on top and is the reason why I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and read it. I really hope you guys enjoy the book or books that you are reading for this readathon. I know I cannot wait to get started.
The book I've decided to read for the Because We Can Readathon is Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. So let's go into detail about how this book fills all the prompts for me. The book has 376 pages, so that covers reading challenges 1 and 2, read 100 pages and read 200 pages, because reading this book I should be able to do that. Finish a book, I should be able to finish this in a week, that's the goal. Joe Abercrombie is a new to me author, even though I've kind of had him earmarked for ages as an author that I think I'll really like. He won some Gemmell Awards. I know that he's a really popular fantasy author, and I've kind of been like itching to try his books, but just never actually picking them up, despite owning quite a few of them. Also, this book has been on my TBR for a very, very long time. 2 years ago, I think I put it on a list of books that I really wanted to read that year, and then I didn't. And then I didn't read it last year either. And now I'm trying to read it this year. So I feel like that counts as forever. It is a fantasy book, and that is my favourite genre. I know I read a lot of romance these days, but fantasy will always have my heart and soul, so I am very eager to have this one on here. So the last prompt is to read in your preferred format, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because technically I won't be reading this book, because you'll know that I don't like hardbacks. But I also have a copy of this book on audiobook, so I'm going to be listening to it and sort of reading along here and there. And my preferred format at the moment is audiobooks, so I will be ticking off that prompt for this book as well. So really hope I like this book, otherwise I'm going to be so sad.
Hi, I'm Kat from Stars and Embers, and for my TBR, I have chosen one book as well. We're serious when we say we're keeping this one low-key. So the book I have chosen is Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris, which is book 1 in the Sookie Stackhouse series, which is better known these days as True Blood. So this book is like 320 something pages long, which means it covers read 100 pages and read 200 pages. And if I finish it, it'll cover the finish a book prompt. I have never read any Charlene Harris. I have watched the TV show, but I've never read anything by her. So she is a new to me author. This book has been on my TBR forever. Well, not as long as some of the other things, but maybe like it was pre-Panini times. I grabbed it from a little library intending to read it and then give it back, and then I didn't have a chance to read it before all the lockdowns, so I still have it. And I don't know if I'll give it back anymore because I've given other books to the little library. It's been a fair exchange. And this book is urban fantasy. Fantasy is my favorite genre, whether it be high fantasy or urban fantasy. My preferred format is physical books. This is a physical book. So this book covers all 7 of the reading prompts, and it's not even that long because it's like 300 and something pages. So I have to get this read within the week.
So those are the books that we're planning to read for the Because We Can Readathon. If you're planning to take part in the Because We Can Readathon, then let us know what your TBR is, because it's one of the readathon challenges, so you can tick that one off right away. Don't forget to keep an eye out on our Twitter for any reading sprints, times, and other information that you might need, especially for the teleparty on Sunday.